Hey Wayzata, Dan Gustafson here, reminding you that you can reach the greater Wayzata community with advertising from Wayzata.com. Call me today at 952-473-5800 to place your ad. Again, that's 952-473-5800. Reach the Wayzata community on Wayzata.com.
You're listening to Recap with the Mayor with City of Wayzata, Mayor Ken Wilcox and Dan Gustafson of Wayzata.com.
Ken Wilcox speaking.
How are you?
Well, I'm fine.
Good.
How you doing?
That was quite a controversial city council meeting.
Oh, yeah, did you think?
Yeah.
No, they've been very gentle on me so far. My guess is that will change, but right now I'm not fighting it.
You're not fighting it, and you're not fighting anything. It seems like.
No. I mean, it's pretty perfunctory right now.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so not much to report. I mean, that was about as mundane as you can get.
What did get done?
Well, we approved the contract for the water storage facility, treatment plant.
Sure.
And you may remember that we didn't like the results of the first bids that we got some months ago, and so we made some changes, value engineered it a little bit, and sent it back out for bids. And the new bids came in quite a bit lower, like $1.25 million or so, less than the previous one, and wound up less than we had budgeted in total. So I think a lot of it had to do with, well, part of it had to do with value engineering, part of it had to do with the timing, the economy, and how hungry some of the contractors are.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, that was good news. And then we just approved some licenses, gas fitter, tree, that kind of thing. And we had some discussion about, from the Planning Commission Chair, Tom Tanner, that they want to set up a workshop to discuss the bluff area and some of the zoning up there. During the comprehensive plan, we kind of guided along Rice Street that should be mixed, part of Rice Street anyway, that it should be mixed-use residential, but we had a kind of a rough sense of what that was, but they need to tighten that up and come up with language that specifically describes what the intent is there. So,
is that to make sure that something inappropriate doesn't go in?
Yeah, it's the bluff area has been a problem area for us because it's a hodgepodge. It's commercial, it's residential, and they're side by side. And there's been a long attempt to try to make some sense out of that, and so that commercial buildings would fit in more gently with the residential houses, which are like on the other side of the road. And so anyway, it's been a difficult process, but we're getting close, and that's what they're going to be working on that.
Sure.
So that was about it. Then we closed it, went into closed session, and that just ongoing with that gas station on the corner of Superior and Lake.
No comment at this time, I assume?
No comment. I mean, it's the ongoing negotiations for it, and so we'll see what we shall see.
Backing up just a little bit, I know there was some discussion or there was some conversation about licenses before the council versus just an administrative thing. I attended an informational meeting that was on serving food and beverages this morning, and there was some conversation as to, well, what is this and what is that, and under these circumstances, and sounds like you have any comment on what the city's intent is there?
No, because I really haven't been part of that whole discussion. This had to do with on licensing, food licensing, and what's required.
Yeah.
The standards.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We changed inspectors. What was that? A couple of years ago, I think. Or the food inspector that we did have departed, and what we did is we hired the Minnetonka food inspector, part-time, and we split it. We share him with Minnetonka and whoever else. Anyway, his standards were quite a bit more severe than the previous inspector, and so there was some concern expressed by some of the establishments in town that the requirements it stiffened up and the price tag along with it in order to correct deficiencies.
Sure.
So, I mean, there was a process. I don't know where we are in that continuum right now, but it was surfaced, and it was clearly a concern of the council as well. So, I suspect they're trying to work their way through that.
Sure. Anything else we should be aware of that's coming down the pipe?
Not really. The Bay Center is kind of a week-to-week thing. It changes, so whatever I would tell you this week might change next week.
Okay.
We'll just have to stay tuned.
All right. Appreciate your time, Mr. Mayor.
Thanks a lot.
All right. Have a good day.
Bye.